1. Welcome to Roll Hit Die's Dungeons and Veterans. It's our second episode. So, let's see. Previously, our group of adventurers took care of some private business of their own in the city of Bayor. And due to circumstances, they ended up crossing each other's path. Got themselves a passage on a ship, the Siren's Folly, which was struck by a major storm, which I believe due to the technical difficulties we had last week, you guys missed the whole storm, and they washed up on the beach, which you see here in front of us. Upon reaching the beach, they came across a group of goblins that were looting the dead of their crew. They dispatched said goblins, found evidence that the goblins may have taken a prisoner with them. So, without further ado, we will start. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadrick Dagar on Twitter. I am the Dungeon Master for this game. I am also an Air Force vet. Our players, starting with...
I am Josh Hill. I play Kai Noshi, a masked man who you don't really want to cross with a vendetta. I am from the Army.
And I am Marcus Scott. I will be playing Brother May I, a human cleric who enjoys his booze a little too much. I also am an Air Force vet. Bob, you're on mute.
Bob?
I see him jibber jabbering, but you're on mute.
Bob is playing Vaor. He is a Navy vet and feels better on the sea than with a microphone.
That explains a lot.
They are the Ranger.
Yes, our Gloomstalker Ranger.
That's right. There's Fritz Neufeld, and I'm running Sergeant Rock, who will self-identify as a Ranger, but he's actually a warlock, and he's a U.S. Army soldier from the 2nd Ranger Battalion of the 75th Ranger Regiment, and he was finishing up D-Day when he got transported to Fay Run, and he's been trying to figure the world out ever since then.
Now, to adjust that a little bit, Sergeant Rock did not get transported to Faerun. He got transported to Nirin Fala, which is the realm that we are actually currently in.
Yeah, and Fala was performing experiments and accidentally transported the U.S. Army veteran here.
And Fritz, what are you? What branch are you originally?
I was an Air Force guy.
Yeah, so let's just make a mental note here, everyone, that the Air Force wants to be Army. That's all I want to say.
Alright there, gentlemen. We are currently on the beach. You've dispatched these goblins. You have found a few little trinkets, and you found evidence that there is more that moved on with possibly extra package. So what would you guys like to do?
I think we need to rest.
I believe that didn't we just go ahead, Fritz.
We just arrived here. We just went through a battle. We need to take a short rest, take stock, maybe check for our stuff on the beach or check the holds of the ships and get our short rest effects in.
Hadn't we decided to go after the body that had been dragged through the forest?
Yeah, we are going to go after it, but not right away. We're going to recover a little bit first.
Dan, quick note, how much did we find in gold? What was the total that we found?
Give me just a second. Go back to my notes. Of course, I did not write that down on my notes. Give me a moment to check the other notes.
Okay. I was thinking, since you can't find it, it was what, like 100 gold pieces each? That's what it was, right?
Yeah, sure. Give me just a moment. Let's see. I know you found 3 rings. Oh, shit. No, leave me alone. Sorry, just wanted me to do an update, and I'm not doing that right now. But I think it's going to do it on me anyway.
Yes. Computers do that whenever you're gaming. They have a circuit that detects gaming.
Not now. Leave me alone. Thank you.
Bob, you are still muted in Discord.
Yeah.
Alright, so with the jungle... Nope, you've not done that. You did the goblin encounter.
Hey, Bob, it looked like you were talking. Say something, please, sir.
I'm not hearing anything.
No. Bob, try smacking your monitor.
I talk, and the green circle appears around my.
Yeah.
You are good now. Heard you that time.
Your speech killed Marcus. Ooh.
So, as you can tell, we are still having minor technical difficulties.
This is more difficult than a classic.
You're muted now, Bob. It's got the mute sign next to you in Discord as you talk.
Oh, yeah.
Since nobody wrote down exactly what we did, and as far as your gold is concerned, I would like for somebody to volunteer.
I will track notes.
Actually, I was going to say I'd like you to volunteer to roll me a percentage dice.
Yep, you got it. Can do.
Or D100, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
91, sir.
So now roll me 3d6. Alright, you found amongst the dead goblins a lot more gold than originally, I'm sure. 90 gold.
All right. To be divided among us.
Yeah.
So you guys can divvy that up however you wish. And we will continue on. Can you guys hear the background? Is it too much? Too little?
I hear
Got it.
It sounds okay.
I know last night I had it a little loud. I wanted to make sure. 90 gold 3 ways equals 30, right? Well, seems though there's only 3 of you on here at the moment. Marcus has dropped. Possibly. Yeah, we found out why Marcus isn't in Roll20.
Yeah. He's also dropped off of Discord.
Oh, is he? Maybe he lost internet altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He said he was logging in. Looked like he was having. Bob, I see no Marcus.
So, I don't get a finder's fee for this gold?
No. You get a provider's fee.
Hey, I need to get my 10% now. I mean, come on now.
Look, Marcus is back now. We have to divide it up. So we'll take 10 of that off the top and put it into a kitty for common use. Math, so everybody gets 20. That's 80. And then we have 10 in party treasure.
And who do we have that's going to take care of and keep track of that party treasure?
Well, of course, the sergeant, being the ranking individual, will take on that role of responsibility.
Okay. Any objections to the sergeant keeping track of you guys' mixed funds? Oh, Bob volunteered as party accountant as well. Is Bob's mic still messing up?
Yeah, he's still talking. He's not muted, but he only came through that one time.
Yeah. His microphone is on the fritz. Which I could.
Bob, do you have an external mic?
Yeah, I see it lighting up on Discord when he's talking.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Bob, Can you turn your?
He
No,
just
he's
logged
not.
out.
Okay.
Now,
Better?
Yes,
Yepers.
I had to do that a minute ago. Okay, Marcus.
So yeah, I think Bear has Sergeant Rock beat for intelligence. He should definitely be the party accountant.
Okay, so we have 2 people who wish to be party accountant, and I got Josh on video again. So, guys, decide who's going to be it.
feel like they are better rangers. Bob's only, or Doc has been a ranger for 2 years, so he will defer to the senior ranger.
You may have to jump out of Discord and back in too, because you're cutting up on my end.
Sorry about that, guys. My dog knocked my power cord out.
That's
No.
okay. We're having all sorts of technical issues as it is.
Okay.
So we're dividing up. Add 20 gold, Marcus. You missed that conversation, and apparently we're getting a group gold pot going. Fritz has opted to allow Bob to become the group communal gold accountant. If you want to throw your hat in there, or your name into the hat as well, she has no reason to trust any of you. He doesn't care as long as he gets some gold.
Well, I would recommend the group jump to be accountable for money, so I opt out.
No, I have
It
no
might go
money.
mysteriously to ale. Is that what I'm hearing?
I have a barrel of ale, but I have no gold. All right, so Vayer will keep track of whatever you guys' group fund is, and what are we doing?
So Fritz said we need to go ahead and do at least a short rest to get back the benefits. And I don't think we should. I don't suggest we do a long rest. Or hold on,
We do not need to take a long time away if we are going to track this body. The body,
Agreed.
judging from the goblins,
At the
the
end
body
of
is not going to last long.
the long rest, you get another exciting tale, Sergeant. That gives everybody 5 temporary hit points. But now the music get a little imposing. There we go.
Yeah, I just turned it to just daytime jungle with no music. So
So,
My issue with just doing a short rest is I'm completely tapped out. So, no healing from me. Unless we can find some healer's kits
yeah,
on the...
Fritz seems to have. I can barely hear him myself.
who's hurt?
I think we're all healed up.
well, we
But
should all be based on the DM god that spoke before we started. Everyone should be at max hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow that because of level up and because of other issues, but I'll allow that so we can continue on.
okay.
This one time, so we should be good to go.
Circumstances have made it to where it may be an issue to take a rest, so I will allow you guys to level up and have all you need.
Okay. Including our spell slots?
Yes, just go ahead for now, and you can thank your missing party member for that.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, yeah, I'm good to go then.
Alright, so you guys were wanting to do tracking, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright, and who's going to be doing our tracking? I have an
would say
idea,
the
but
hunter.
I figured I'd wait for you guys to tell me.
I believe the ranger is probably skilled in that area. The ranger.
Ranger is not skilled in throwing dice.
See that?
Bob, you broke up again.
I will accept assistance.
I will aid my fellow ranger in this task so that he can roll with advantage.
Alright, well, actually, yeah.
That was even lower.
So
So with advantage, he's got a 7. You get right inside the tree line, Bob, and you lose the trail. So
my
let's
guess is
see.
eight, the person that
That long rest is sounding better and better.
yeah.
Maybe they'll come find us.
So as you guys are looking through the jungle, Bob loses the trail, and apparently Josh is able to pick it up and point it out to you. So if you'd like to pick it up from there.
That's not embarrassing at all.
Alright, so what I need to check now is I'm going to open up a section of the map, and you guys can put your characters in it. It should be just to the bottom left of where you're at, but not by much.
I see mapping.
So if you could put yourselves right in this area. Somewhere. And give me a marching order, just in case. Looks like I have Bob. Who else do I have? I have Rock. I'm missing... Well, there's May I. So where's she?
So who's our front line? Do we have a tank?
Okay, hold on. Josh is having issues with Discord. So Discord is kind of screwed with all of us this evening.
Brother Bob wears plenty of, Brother May I put plenty of armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes first.
All right.
Fritz, you probably ought to bring up the rear. You got the longest range of anybody.
It's true. And he wants everybody in front so they can hear when he shouts orders.
Right. So I guess I'll follow Brother May I. And then we've got she, and then Sergeant Rock.
Okay, so you guys got your orders set up. Do we have anybody actively, or are we using a passive?
Always.
Always active?
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, marching order.
Bear is all doesn't trust anybody or anything. He's always going to be looking for trouble.
Keeping that head on a swivel. So why don't you give me a perception as well? Okay, Marcus has got one. But go ahead and give me yours as well, Bear. Alright, so as you guys are walking, trekking through the jungle, following this drag mark, let's see. Bayer, give me another survival check, and then, Brother May I want to tell you what you noticed with that 18.
Alright.
Alright, so survive. Okay. In the tracks that you see, Bayer, you notice there are not just goblin tracks, but there are also what could be canine tracks, possibly.
Okay.
And with your perception check, you know what? I don't have any of what you're actually seeing, so I'm just going to put a few of these out.
Can I get a count of about how many goblins, kobolds we're looking at, and wolves?
Actually, as far as the tracking is concerned, you can't really tell. You can tell two separate packs, two separate. This is a Vayer. Ooh, we lost somebody. You see two separate tracks for canine, but you can't really tell with the goblins because they're walking all over each other.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. But, Brother May I, your perception, you pick up movement in the trees around you. It's almost as if the trees or the bushes themselves are moving.
Sergeant Rock is looking behind us. He does a check 6.
I will
Oh.
put my fist up to halt everybody, point my eyes, and then point in the direction to where I see them.
Okay, give me just a moment, and I will have them laid out for you. Alright, so time to open the map up. Reveal you some areas here.
Do I have a sense that they see us?
Yes, they actually were trying to ambush you and would have done a good job if you had rolled at least 2 lower.
Okay.
But you rolled an 18 and they had a high check of 17, so you see these small 5 small plant type creatures and 1 medium sized plant type creature. I don't know how to pick what you guys would know. Give me a, we'll say just a basic intelligence check. Since you're the one that saw them,
Are
Brother
you asking for all of us to do this?
Well, Brother Maya
Okay,
is the only one that
doesn't
sees them at the moment. Whether he points them out to you is a different story.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. Get over here, see what you did. That's... What are we rolling for? Is that perception for Rock? You see nothing following behind you, but you say we'll catch a glimpse of what he's seeing. Brother May I, have you rolled that intelligence? Yeah. Okay, it hasn't scrolled down yet. These are rather simple. These are
12 is what he got.
I don't have the token for Twig Blight, but that's what you see, is 5 Twig Blights around you and 1 Vine Blight. And let's get some initiative rolls going. We'll jump right into some combat.
Alright. It won't help if I... I didn't click on my guy.
Okay, so let's see. Sergeant Rock, initiative 18. Bayor, 17. That's she with a 19, and Brother May I
with an 11.
With an 11. Okay, so Brother May I, do you point out that there are blights in the area?
Yeah, once I realize we are in close ambush, I will hold up my fist, have everyone stop, point in my eyes, and then point at the direction where these guys are, and then tap my head for cover.
Okay, so off the bat, we have she, you go first. Brother May I points out these viney-looking creatures that seem to be trying to ambush you.
I don't react well to that, so I'm going to move right there.
All right.
Do you see me?
Yeah, move right up to
and
the right.
I will 30. Yeah, that's 35 feet, but I can move it now. So with the one to my left, I will start with a short sword. 18.
Okay, well, you make short work of that one.
Okay, with 5 damage, and then I will punch the other one.
Why am I not able to touch him? Okay.
And that's a 15 to hit for the unarmed strike.
15 at hits and 7 damage
with
on that
one. Yep.
All right, so right out the bat, both of those are dead.
And I will casually look over my shoulder and say, "You need to do the same."
Okay, so up next is Rock. Why on earth did they tell this? Okay.
I have to go over there and take a beat on this guy over here with his rifle. And that guy looks tough. So Rock will, as a bonus action, load a magazine of hollow points.
So you hasting?
Blink in the general direction of that bad guy with his rifle. The 14 hit.
14 does hit. And you pretty much blast hit. Wait a minute, which one is that? No, actually, let me rephrase that. That's the Vine Blight. It still hits, and the damage was 9 force, 4 necrotic. So that's what, 12, 13 total. Alright. Well, first hit, first blast, he is bloodied.
All right, the right direction. And I call out, got one over here too, guys. That's it for me.
Alright, so next up we have Vayor.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Bear's gonna move here. He's going to attack the Vine Boy.
So
Looks like
20,
it hits.
is that a dirty 20 to hit?
That's a 20 to hit. It's 30 is the short range. It's within short range. So
Yeah, it's dirty.
Alright, so yes, first shot takes one out.
takes the same guy that Sergeant Rock was shooting at.
Oh, no. You only cause 4 points of
That's the
damage
one
to
I'm
that
aiming
one?
at.
My bad. No,
Yeah.
he's still standing.
I don't know how to select him. I clicked on him, but it didn't do anything.
Hold your click when you click it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hold
Oh,
it,
okay.
highlight it.
Got it.
On the ground.
All right, so the first shot didn't take him down. I'll do another shot.
Alright, second shot, and he hits. I'll take that damage. He's still on his feet. Not looking real good, but he is still on his feet. So let's.
Okay.
And the next up is May I.
Alright.
That's all I got.
I will turn and look at. Okay, why can I click on? I can't click on the guy in the top left corner. For some reason, he won't let me click on him.
This one?
Yep. Have him make me a save.
Alright, what kind of save we looking at?
Flame. That's a good question. What is this?
That's the twig light. Is that Sacred Flame's a con save?
I think.
No, it's
Dex
dexterity.
save. Dex save.
Dex save. Okay, and it's better than a 12, correct?
Better than 13.
Okay, well I got a 12 on his Dex save, so that means give me some damage.
Alright.
Let's save this encounter.
6 damage.
6 damage. And that's, what was that again?
Sacred Flame, radiant damage.
Alright, so he burst into flames from your Sacred Flame, and he drops to the ground a smoldering heap. So let's see. Alright, so that was your go, so now it's finally their go. He will run.
Did we lose another one?
Yeah, this one should be X'd out.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that
get
one.
it.
All right.
And there we go. Let's see. Alright. So, looks like you are the closest for me to get to. So, let's get 2 attacks on Vayor. That'll be a 19 to hit. And no hit. So 19 hits. So that'll be 4 points of damage to Vayor. And let's see. Sergeant Rock, the one who's barely standing, hobbles up to you.
How much? 15.
Yeah, give me a strength saving throw. And looks like nobody else was in range. I don't think. 15-foot radius. Yep. Barely out of range. Okay. So, strength saving throw. Oh, shit, you're fine. Pretty much a 15-foot radius centered on the blight. withering away after about a minute. So what it is, it's grasping roots and vines sprout up to try to hold you in place. And with that, let's reveal a little bit more of the map here. Ring 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so 14 does not hit you, does it there, Sergeant?
1. Yeah, but 15 armor class.
But a 14 doesn't hit, so you're good.
Okay.
Alright, well that's it for them. That's it. That's all they can do. So with that, we're back at the top of the round. She, you're up.
In a little bit of disgust, she makes his way down here 30 feet and will strike the Vine Blight first.
Alright. And you pretty much decimate him because he only had 1 hit point left.
And then will spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes against whatever it was that just came out. So the 9, I'm guessing
Vine Blight.
Okay, another Vine Blight. So I'm guessing the 9 does not work.
9 does not. 17 though.
But the 17
does.
will. All right, 7 points.
All right, he will take your 7 points.
Yes, and I'll get disgust everybody and just go. I apparently can kill things.
Okay, with that, Sergeant Rock, you are up.
But there's a guy still standing. He's next to me.
Yes, right here.
He's too close for rifle, so I'm still holding my rifle in my left. But I'll pull out my 45 ACP pistol and shoot at that guy. He has to make a DC 13.
Second for the game. I rolled a natural 20.
He dodges the bullet. I'm stuck.
All right, that's an action. Do you have a bonus?
I take the hex off the dead guy and move it on to. Actually, not onto that guy. I think I'm going to be attacking this guy next. Down here.
Okay, so you moved it to this one?
Yeah. That's the one.
Alright, so let me go ahead and... Alright, come on now, damn it.
You want a hex symbol? No.
There we go. Alright, so Veyor, you are up next. And you have 2
Yeah,
on
hang on. I'm getting there. I had to reconnect.
No problem.
Yeah, a little bit. Minor difficulties. So I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. Character sheet. Spell. Zephyr Strike. Okay, as my bonus action. And then I'm going to shoot at one of these guys. Did either of them already get hit?
Neither one of those have been touched.
Alright, so I'm going to hit one of them, or attempt to hit one of them, with the crossbow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get out of dodge, and I shouldn't get any off attacks because of the Zephyr Strike.
13 just hits them, and you hit just the one, right?
Yeah.
Which one was it? This one?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, well, he is no longer breathing.
Okay, and 5, 10. I can get as far away as I want. Let's see. Just have to be faster than you. Let's see. Don't have to be faster than the bear. That's good enough for now.
Alright, so that was Veor. May I? You are up.
Alright. Okay. Don't know why I can't click these guys, but the
If you just
bottom
hold
one
the
that
pointer
just-
down on it.
Oh, so this isn't fantasy ground, so you can't control click to select a guy. You just hold your thing and show
I
the
have
people.
visual here.
Yes, this one here.
Yep.
Yes, you got visual.
Let's pray this hits.
Guiding bolt does hit.
Alright.
So it's
So
11
11
points, and that one has not been hit yet, so I will take your 11 points. And
So I'm guessing that one is another Vine Blight.
yes, these three here are vine blights. The ones with the spears are vine blights. The ones with the sticks are the twig blights.
Gotcha.
And as that's concerned, there's only one left. So do you got a bonus action? May I?
No.
All right. So
But I am moving out of the way.
well, I mean, Sergeant Rock is right there. So first and foremost, let's see. This one here will give me a strength check from the two of you.
Let's see.
That would be she and Sergeant Rock. Alright.
I put mine.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Well, he tried. So, this one here, which would be nice if I actually had the pointer on, will attack Rock. That's an 11. That is a miss. The other one will attack you. And that is a 11 again, and that'll miss. Okay, so that was it. That was all their turns. These guys ain't doing a very good job now, are they? She, you're up.
So the same one that I attacked before, short sword on him. That'll miss, and
Now,
I will.
that is a fumble, correct?
Oh yeah, that's a crit one. You're right, nat one.
Okay, and that's a one-handed sword.
That is a one-handed sword.
Do me a favor. Roll me a percentage dice, please.
I certainly will, sir. But just because you asked me nicely.
And he's a DM.
Ooh.
Oh, right
50.
smack dab in the middle.
Okay, so you've had a bad follow-through. You lose your opportunity and give yourself one hit point of damage. So apparently you nailed yourself in the leg with your scimitar as you're just making a swing. I have some old charts that I've decided to bring out to add a little flair to the campaign. They're fumble charts.
Then I will do. Is that the end of my turn then? Because I fumbled.
Yes. Oh, you still get a
Bonus action.
bonus action, but that is your action.
All right. So I will go ahead and use my last key point. Hit him twice with my unarmed attack.
Alright, that's a hit, and that's a hit. So that's another 10 points of damage to the one you've already hit on.
Yes.
Alright, I will take your 10. He is
Did I
definitely-
drop my sword?
No, you did not drop it. You just nailed yourself
Just
in the
fumbled.
leg with it. Yes. You
All right, got it.
follow through. You went too far, overreached, and was cut into your leg at the same time, causing yourself that 1 point.
Done.
So, Rock, you are now up, and you are currently somewhat surrounded.
So that damage didn't fell that guy?
No, did not fell him.
Oh. Alright, well, I'll have to use my 45 on that guy. You get 13 dex save.
Alright, let's see. Dex save, that is I rolled a 2 minus a 1, that makes it a 1. So damage was 2 points radiance.
Only 2 points.
Alright, I'll take your 2 points radiance. And he is still standing.
Fine.
Bonus action?
Nope, I'll leave the hex on the guy that I left it on. So, no bonus action, he's done.
Alright. Veo, you are up, And you currently have no. Wait, I take that back. You do have visual on this one.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move here and do fire at this guy.
All right.
Four. Pull that up. Here we are. One. Is he still up?
Yeah, actually, you're hitting the hexed one.
This one is the one that he hit.
Yeah. So that's 5 points of damage. He is still standing. He's bloodied, but he is still standing. 19 to a 6. Same guy. So they're both bloodied, but they're both still standing on their feet.
Too bad. Alright, so and then I'm going to move over here by Brother May I.
Alright. With that, it is Brother May I's go.
Alright. Let me verify my range. That's... No, just in case. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Alright. Have this guy give me
Lost you.
the guy that's Dex.
Yeah, what type of throw save does he need?
Dex.
Natural 20.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to die.
Is
Oh, he will die.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
He will die.
I didn't say he
By
was
she's
not
hands.
going to. I just said he didn't want to.
Do I see Rock?
From your angle, yeah, you see him because these guys are kind of short.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, they've missed
Never
him.
mind
They're trying to do some entangle and constricting options, but they're rolling too low to hit his armor class.
then. All right, and I guess nobody needs heals. I will end my turn.
Alright, so it is now their go. And let's see. Not seeing a reason to move from where I'm at, so I'll let them continue to be stubborn. Jesus Christ. 13 misses. 7 misses.
Sergeant Rock is blessed today.
Well, let's try she then. Alright, 18.
Will hit.
Alright, so with an 18 you will take... $10 points plus... Okay, 12 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And give me a... Oh no, you are grappled. Until the end... till...
There's no save for the grapple?
Nope, there is an escape for the grapple, just no save.
The escape takes your action. But you're
Yeah, I
only-
know. It's the end of my turn. That's
Yeah, but grappled is no big deal.
You are restrained, and the blight can't constrict another target.
Oh, you're restrained.
yeah. I can't attack, which is really sad because I'm killing everything.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be like a strength save or something with that. Nope, that's for
I thought
entangle.
that there was for grapple.
Yeah, nope, that's for their other attack. But for a constrict attack, it's bludgeoning damage, and a large or smaller target is grappled.
But they have to hit. So that's the restriction on it, is they have to hit to get that automatic effect.
So you are restrained until you're able to break free. It is top of the round. And so you want to give me an escape?
I do. What do you need?
You can either strength your way out of it or athletic your way out of it, or acrobatics your way out of it. Your choice.
Acrobat. Oh, yeah.
Acrobatics. Okay. You're able to escape the grapple.
Okay, and that's my action, correct?
That is your action. But you still have a bonus, but you can't attack with your bonus because you didn't get to attack.
Unless, hold on, let me double check something. Do I have to attack to use the unarmed, the traditional?
Martial arts?
You have to
Yeah.
attack with a monk weapon to get the
Unarmed.
flurry of blows or the unarmed strike.
Okay, yeah, not the flurry of blows, just the traditional. All right, well then, that's it. I will end my turn. I'm not going to move.
All right, Rock, you're next.
Um,
In case you're curious, yes, I've been trying to hit you with this, and they've been coming one short of your AC.
yep. I guess Rock's going to turn his 45 onto the guy he has hexed.
All right,
That, but he will fire around at that guy.
and that is a
Deck save.
dex save. Well, congratulations, you have hit that guy, so the damage is 2 points. I'll take them 2 points.
a minor nick from a 45.
All right, and it's
Now,
still
isn't
standing.
that your...
Doesn't Hex do additional damage?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not rolling your additional damage. Does that count towards your?
I don't know if that's only for when you place
Well,
hex.
let's go back up and read it, shall we?
Whenever you hit with an attack. I cast a spell. This isn't actually an attack action.
Okay.
So it doesn't apply.
Yeah, because this is a save, not a roll to hit. All right, so with that was Rock's turn. Any bonus action you wish to apply?
No, not believable hex on that guy.
All right, Veor, you are up.
So I'm gonna move here. I will attack the same guy
All right.
with and crossbow. Is he dead yet?
He is now dead.
Okay. I will attack the next guy over with the hand crossbow, and then I will shoot over here.
Okay, so with that, it is now. May
Both
I?
of them, we are fine, blight free.
All right.
Yes, you are Vine Blight free. The second one only had 4 hit points, so you killed it exactly.
Have the last guy make a deck save for me.
All right, let's see if her DC was 13.
13, yep.
All right, that is a 15, so he is fine.
Save. All right.
It's sad that this guy is the last one standing. And that was it. No bonus action or anything.
Nope.
Okay. So with that, it is his turn. I don't know how intelligent are these damn things. Not very. Oh. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Bye-bye.
That's a 7 to hit you.
This is right. He swings at me. I nod my head to invite She over to go chop him up.
And she, you're up.
I will move over the dead ones
Twist your toes.
and swing my sword.
And kill him for the exact amount of hit points he has.
And then punch him because I'm mad that I got hit.
Alright, I will allow it.
I
you
killed
go.
more than all of you, and the only one to get hit too.
Sounds fair.
I think
Alright.
they took than anybody.
So you now have a bunch of dead.
Hey, I got hit.
I respect you who got hit.
All right, I'll plumb and start cutting into these guys. I cut along the dotted lines so as to preserve their pulse for potential sale and
Okay.
try hard.
You have a bunch of vines all over the place. That's all they're made up of.
Man, I was all about pelts.
There's no pelts. They're just plant creatures.
Yep.
Do they make rope?
Confusion on the soldier's face, because he's never seen attack plants before.
Okay, so now that you've dispatched the ambush party,
Let's get back on the trail. Maybe the
Yes.
Bob is having a hard time trying to find the trail. I mean, Bob, they are. He's searching around the area, and the combat has messed up the trail. You can't seem to find it at the moment.
Evidently. But go with a trend. The trail led to here along a certain path. We will continue along the path, extrapolating the previous spectrum.
You need me to make a survival check, Bob?
Sarge will try to pick up the trail. We're using his own
Yes,
trail,
please.
which is hopeless.
Thank you.
All right, well, as Bob's trying to find the trail and he's cussing these blights for destroying, she's like, it's over here.
Yeah, it's rolling high on everything. So he just goes, oh yeah, I just killed them all. I found the trail. You want me to just...
All right.
You all are worthless. I
We'll remember.
don't know what to think of you. You have not healed me. You have let me take a beating and kill things and find trails. I don't know why I am around you.
With that, you're able to determine from your survival check there that the trail you are following is about 3 hours old.
You've been
In
out
this-
here for 3 hours?
No, well, the
No,
trail is 3 hours old, not you guys.
Yeah. Remember, we were unconscious before we woke up on the beach, which makes sense. If we were unconscious, we would wake up. It'd be difficult to be conscious and asleep.
No, didn't one of the guys run and we were chasing him?
No.
No, we were following drag marks.
Yeah, he didn't
Okay.
look. He was already out, and somebody dragged him off, and then we woke up sometime later.
Okay.
This trail is 3 hours old. Just letting you know.
Okay, wise guy. Lead the head. Take us to the final destination here.
Oh, sure, Sergeant. Put the man with the lowest hit points up in front. That makes a lot of sense.
What's this hit points you speak of?
Put the man who is the bloodiest in front. That makes a lot of sense.
How bad are you?
Gotta
I
go.
think he's probably pretty bad. He took 14 points of damage.
Yeah, if it weren't for the 4 temporary hit points that we got from Sergeant Fritz, I'm at half health right now. I'm at 8 out of 17.
I'll call for him. And this little guy comes out of nowhere. A little light shines on you. Very.
A little spark ignites above your head.
He walks up to you and flicks you in the shin and runs away.
Yeah.
He basically takes the
I
word.
gave you 5. The healing word.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the four temporary hit points.
All right. Well, so I'm back to 17, which is my full health between the two of you.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'll lead the way then.
All right.
And Sarge will take up trail position once again.
Which direction is the trail going in?
All right, let's see. We're going to say the trail is leading... We'll say this way. But just give me a marching order.
I'll be first.
Alright, I'll go in behind him.
All right, so where are we at on the map?
So,
So if you guys would like to line up.
Where'd you go? Are we on another part of the map?
Just
we're at the bottom.
down here.
Oh, over here. Okay. Which way are we going now?
I think you ought to check our 6, Sergeant.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. This one up behind us. Actually, I'm not really fixing that. see some fun-looking coconuts in some of these trees.
All right. So
I went ahead and did the perception roll for you.
thank you.
You're welcome, sir. I'm here to make your life easier.
Uh-huh.
To make everyone's life easier.
You trying to butter up the DM there?
No, not at all. I'm just here to be the the pincushion.
Bob
I'm
runs
laughing
in.
at.
Bob, Vayor's position. Vayor runs into the back of May as he's trying to look around.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
Bob has a good relationship with full 20.
All right. So let's see. Alright, so you guys are trekking along about 2 hours in. The air is humid, and the sweat drips from those of you that are wearing medium or higher armor. You hear strange calls of colorful birds in the canopies above. There is also the sound of other animals that you may or may not recognize. The jungle canopy itself blocks about 80% of the sun. It's still bright enough to see, but the light is diminishing. And let's see. We still have no fifth player.
Yeah, he's 20 minutes late. We'll have to assume he's dead.
And we've done that part. So let's see. The lead man has a 15 perception. Do me a favor, roll me just a plain d20.
20 coming up, sir.
Okay, so with that, why don't you roll me a 100-sided dice?
100-sided dice. 1d100 coming up.
Oh, Andrew's in. He's loading up.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Well, disregard my high 83 percentile dice roll.
No, we won't.
If it was...
We won't. I like it. We'll keep it.
Oh, I don't know. That's never good when the DM says he likes it.
If I can just find what I'm looking for. I will use this. This will work. And
I'm guessing we have an 80% lost.
So, are we bringing Andrew in at level 2 as well?
let's leave him where he's at for right now.
Okay.
Let's see, how many of these can you guys deal with?
One.
One is the loneliest number.
I was just thinking that same. Two can be as bad as one.
Okay,
It's the
with
loneliest
your perception, you catch a flash of orange and black.
Oh, is it Bengal tiger? They're the best kind. I think it's a Tony tiger, and we're just going to get a bunch of frosted flakes out.
But that would be white. There's white in there as well. But they are great.
Uh-huh.
Great!
So I'll make sure the rest of the party's aware that of the flash that I saw. We're not alone.
You know what? I think this will be good. I'll give him time to get into it. Alright, you guys have an idea from the description of what it is. The flash of yellow and black. So just
You said orange and black before.
Well, yeah, orange and black.
Okay.
So, there you go. What would you guys like to do? You see two tigers.
Right,
One's to the left of you, one is to the right of you.
Tigers to the left of us, tigers to the right.
Oh my. Just
Fins to the left of us, fins to the right. Are they on the prowl, or are they threatening? Are they approaching us in a threatening manner like they are stalking us?
Oh, that's a very... Wrong fucking light. It's a very good question. So let's see. Alright. This one is crawling up in the tree. Let me get the thing so I should move it. This one's climbed this tree. This one seems to be moving over this way. They're looking at you, but they don't seem to be coming right at you.
Well, I like to think that I'm stealthy right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't have minor illusion, or I would summon a squeaky toy.
You think you're hidden.
I do. I think I'm super stealthy. Because I am she.
Bob just disappears.
Yeah.
Or Bayer just disappears, my bad.
He thinks he's stealthy too. And he's just better than me.
And what did you do there, Rock?
He's going to cast Prestidigitation, and he makes you can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that fits in your hand. He makes a little squeaky toy, and then he throws that off over by this tree over here to distract the lion, and makes it go squeak, squeak.
He watches you throw whatever it is and turns and looks right back at you.
Nice, clean.
That would be this one right here.
All right. As we walk, I am moving kind of in the middle. So I'm going to move not in this. I'm not moving in. I'm not moving in this direction. I am going to kind of move more center between them.
All right.
And kind of move around. I'm doing.
All right. They don't seem to pay you any mind. They're watching you, of course, as you move by them, but they're not coming after you.
Okay.
About the next in line, we have May I? What are you doing?
I will do the same. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Well, keep in mind, you don't have to worry about, we're not in initiative order, so if you want to just, you can still keep where you are in the line. Don't get too terribly far away from everybody else.
Okay, so Vayor and Sergeant Rock is on you guys. Alright, so we're going to move past the line, the tigers and move on. Now, I did hear that Andrew's in. Andrew's mic is turned off.
Yeah, he's in Discord. He said he's almost home to log in.
Yeah, he said he can hear us. He's logged in and he's almost home.
Oh, okay, so he's on the phone. He's using his phone for Discord or something. Alright, so what I'm going to do now... While you guys are in this position, let me see if I can do this without giving too much away.
Oh, it's okay. Give it away.
Yeah.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
So, as of right now, you guys, I'm going to bring you over and show you pretty much how far you've gotten thus far. Because I know 2 of our individuals are cartographers. Okay, gentlemen.
Hobbits love map.
No map.
That's all that you know of where you're at right now.
Oh, I'm seeing.
Wow, that is it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sensing man, we're just
Oh, there we go.
yeah, we are working through this thing. We are bulldozing this puppy.
So with the we will say you guys have seen all of this here, and you are into the jungles about, let's say, this far.
All right. All right.
And I will have once you guys have gotten to a certain point, I will give you guys an actual drawn out map of where you're at. But as of right now, this is all you guys have been able to map out.
Okay. All right. I mean, makes sense. It's all we've seen.
So pull you back to another location once it loads on my end. I love a oversensitive mouse.
Andrew, I know that you're texting and you're able to hear us and you're texting. Do you happen to have an ETA? Can you text us an ETA as when you think you're going to be able to log in?
Is he texting on Discord or?
No, he's sending Facebook messages. He, when Marcus and I were telling you that he was listening in on his phone on his way home, he sent back a message saying that's correct.
Wow. He's on Messenger.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. I got it brought up. Alright, so if you gentlemen would be so kind as to bring your characters about mid-map, you'll see an open square that you can see through.
Gotcha.
He's booting now.
Okay.
I don't know why you gotta kick your computer. I mean, jeez, what did it do to you? Alright, so after
Okay, I'm not able to grab my character and bring him over.
That's the new map.
Where is my character?
your character's already here, like you brought him over 3 times.
Oh, sorry, lag in my computer.
As I say, you can't bring your character over, but you're here like 3 times.
I kept clicking and dragging. It wasn't working.
Understood. Alright, so I know you can hear me, Andrew. Once you get on, just going to pop into Roll20 and let me know when you're here through the voice, alright? Alright, we got our marching order again?
Are we still going kind of in this direction?
Actually, we're going to say you're going more of a straight down direction now.
Okay.
But before you do that, let me go ahead and give you a little more reveal. I just want to get you in a location. Granted, there's not a whole bunch of bushes and trees where I had you put your characters. Oh, Jesus, what the hell just happened? Alright, let me get back in. No, wait a minute, that ain't right. I'm still in. No, I'm not in. What the hell am I doing?
No, you're not in.
Alright, I should be launching back in now. It just all of a sudden went to the damn logout page. Modern technology. Ain't it great?
It is wonderful.
Dang. Who's killing the silverware?
Like that the monkey made that. I'm like, is that the DM doing that?
Alright, so let's see. What, you like the monkey?
You are back in, sir. Almost.
Yeah, it's still loading up the page. So, you guys have noticed as you're trekking along. Let's see. Give me a perception for the lead man. And I'm not back in yet. I've still got 8 seconds, but go ahead and give me a perception.
Right, perception roll was 14.
Alright, so once I get back in, I can tell you for certain. You smell what smells like a fire going? I see you. Alright. so let's get back down here where you guys are at. Yeah, you smell the fire coming up in front of you somewhere, so you know that you're coming upon something.
All right, I'm going to try and, because I suspect that we might be coming close to where the other people, the guy was dragged off to, I'm trying to, again, I'm super stealthy with a 9, but I'm going to try and stealth in.
Okay, see. You think you're stealth? You gotta be kidding me. I saved these things. What the hell?
All right, Sergeant Rock, let's see if you can be the stealthiest one out of all of us.
First, he's going to attack.
No,
He will do his
that's
best.
your perception.
Right. Then he'll do his best stealth check.
We all think that we are so incredibly stealthy right now.
We're singing Jody's as we're going along. Yeah, I've got you guys all conditioned, so we're singing.
Alright, so what I will say is you see... Hopefully you don't see any other stuff I'm showing.
I don't see anything right now.
Oh yeah, I'm opening up the map to a certain degree for you. What is your distance and vision? What?
The answer to your question is 60, dark vision 60 feet.
Okay,
so.
It's not dark yet, so there should be an issue, but I will say, you guys see what's on the map?
This area right here, is that just like a bush? Is that a bed of some type?
Yeah, these are bushes, and these are trees. These are just a type of bush. And so is this one here.
All right, so I'm going to come around. I'm going to come around where the opening is. Walk in that way. Hopefully using some of the trees and bush for cover.
All right. Anybody else? What are everybody else doing?
Attempting stealth through the bushes.
Yep, I'm entering right into these trees and taking little fronds and putting them into the net on my helmet. You guys did that and more too.
Okay.
Do I?
Let's go ahead and get initiative rolls going, because I'm sure there's going to be combat. That way we can decide how you guys are moving and who's moving in what positions first. Alright, so I have Rock with a 12.
He's being very patient.
Brother May I critically decided he was going first. Maybe.
Nope.
Whoa. Nope.
Never mind. Vaor has decided to trump that. Ooh, well, maybe not. Alright, I need to get back to my encounters. That encounter's done. Oh, and you do notice the little blue, well, I can't say little, but there's a blue fellow tied to a tree near those two worgans. And you guess who that might be. Well, you guys don't know, but...
We don't know.
Your players know, but your characters don't.
It's a Dragonborn, probably a bad guy.
Well, he's tied up by the goblins, and he is unconscious at the moment. Alright, so with that... I go on to 22. Alright, so we got all our stealth checks.
Hey guys, I need a sec. Hold on.
Alright. There's Andrew.
You've never seen that image before.
Since I have no cameras, I'm just going to go ahead and lower that down to just names only. All right.
Hey, y'all hear me?
Hey, Andrew.
No, I can't.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. My son fell down the stairs, so
Ooh, is he
he's
all right?
good. Yeah, he's good. Just hurt his back a little bit, but he's good.
Okay. Do me a favor, Andrew, before we get started on what we're doing. There's a blue guy on the map. Do you see him? Right here?
I'm looking at this screen and I don't. Oh, wait, no, there we go.
Get the scroll down.
Yeah, yeah, I see me.
Yeah, can you adjust him? Can you move him around?
Yes, I can.
Alright, we'll put him back. He's tied to a tree, so go ahead and leave him right there for now. That is your
Yeah.
character. You are a blue dragonborn, correct?
Correct.
Does that work for you?
Perfect.
Alright. So with that, I need you to roll me an initiative. So we can find out where you're at in the initiative order.
Do we have any sort of like online roller, or do I do that on my thing?
You can click your character sheet. I put the information in it if you hadn't already. You just click initiative on it and it'll roll it on the screen.
It's
Have you used Roll20 before, Andrew?
negative.
Okay, so look at the little journal, the little thing that looks like a newspaper. If you click on that, you should see a list of names.
Yep, got it.
Click on your name, all right, and then do you at the top it should say bio and info, and then character sheet. Click on character sheet.
Got it.
All right, and then you'll see the word initiative. Click on the word initiative.
There it is. Okay.
And Big 9.
He's right there with.
Right there
with she with me.
So dex between the two of you, I'm going to say she's probably got the higher dex, right?
I've got a 3 for my dex modifier.
Yeah.
What have you got, Andrew?
1.
Okay,
One.
so
Okay.
between the two of you, she will be the one that goes first. Alright, so as you guys are trekking through these woods, or this jungle, Vayo, do you have anything you'd like to do?
I do indeed. Can I see this guy?
Oh, well, you're not supposed to be able to see that guy.
We see the entire
Okay, what
camp.
can I see?
Alright,
Huh?
let's see. Give me a second. These are supposed to be on the GM layer because you guys didn't roll high enough to spot them.
No.
And I had them on the GM layer when I put this map together. Apparently, it's moved off the GM's layer. Alright.
What can I see then? Right now I'm looking at 2 big
Yes.
lion-looking guys and a blue guy.
Yeah, you see that, and then if you look a little further down, you see 2 goblins sitting here at a campfire. I hate that those got moved. They're supposed to be hidden, and you guys' spot checks did not see them. So
Apparently we did.
Alright, so do either of these goblins have a missile weapon?
let's see. Yes.
I can't.
Every one of them looks like they have a short bow.
Alright. That's going to require extra movement. So I'm going to cast bonus action. Cast Zephyr Strike again. I'm going to move within range of, well, let's see. Oh, gee, Lord. I don't want to get too close to those beasts. All right. Move. 6, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's what's in range. No. 7. All right. All right. I'm going to get advantage on this attack because it's Zephyr Strike, and I'm going to
Show me the path.
aim at the.
Do me a favor. Show me
What?
the path you took to get right there, if you would.
Sure. I was right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 12 movement because I get double movement to the separate strike. 8, 9. That puts me within range.
And does a 22 hit you?
Yes, the 22 hits.
Alright, give me a second. since I'm here.
Andrew, did you see what I wrote down in the dialogue box?
Clicking the words for the
Now,
rolls.
You see why I asked you to roll?
Yeah.
Right?
Right, but where was I when I got hit?
You were right here,
Back up one? Okay.
and you went.
Did I see the guy when he hit me?
Well, as you stepped out of his melee range is when he hit you. It's attack of opportunity.
No, it's not. Read the spell description.
Oh, wait a minute. Step for strike, right?
Yep. Movement does not provoke.
All right. So no, he would not have been able to attack you. So now that everybody
So
knows
I would
he's
not
there.
have, he would not have hit, and I would not have noticed it.
Yep. All right. So my bad.
All right, so I'm here.
Yep. And you had advantage on the attack on the one on the right side of the fire.
All right.
The nuts.
So 12 is with advantage, correct? That is
12
a.
is the 2 hit, 6 piercing, 7 force, 13 total damage.
Okay. 12 misses if you're aiming for the goblin.
Okay.
You fired, we'll say, about 1.5 feet behind him. So with that, it is.
I have, yeah, that's 12, yeah. That's my full move. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I'm still within range of those beasts, so yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright, so.
Good opening. Next is the cleric.
Alright, Alright, well. Stepping out from behind you. We'll put him out. And I'll go ahead and put him back out. So he's going to fire at Brother May I.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that would be a 20, so you will take 5 points of piercing damage. And that is not advantage on the attack to you because you hear him step out from behind you there. And somebody roll me a percentage, please.
Gotcha.
60. Okay, so he steps out without any kind of grace, and he does not have... He loses his reaction for the next 2 rounds.
Oh, did he critically fail?
Yes, he did.
I like your chart.
Alright, so am I on tokens? No, I'm on GM, so put me back on token. Shoot you, or try to shoot you. And nope, that is a 10 to hit you there. That's a miss, I'm sure. Let's roll this. Okay, so that's a good one. And let's see, this guy will... Can't see anybody but you. No, he can't see anybody. So what he'll do is... We'll move him over here. And he'll take cover behind this tree. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so... And 4 for being Rock. Alright, so Sergeant Rock and you both look up to see these very large looking wolf type creatures running at you. So one at Sergeant Rock. And perfect timing for the wolf noise, ain't it?
It is.
One for she. So with that, we'll roll some attacks on those. It's a 16 for Rock.
That's hit. I'm hit. I'm going down. I'm going down.
Well, we'll see. That is 11 points of piercing damage from the bite. 16 to she.
16 matches. It is yours, sir.
And with that, you will take 10 points of piercing damage from a bite.
All right.
And he's there. He's there. He's there. So that was their go. May you are next.
Alright. I see a dragonborn tied to a tree.
Yes, you do. And you see several goblins and 2 worgans. One just ran right past you and hit Rock.
Do I see ropes on this dragonborn?
Well, he appears to be tied to that tree that he is sitting in front of.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering if I could cast Sacred Flame on the rope to get it burned off and release them.
Sacred Flame, that's targeting.
It'd have to make a deck save, the rope.
Yeah, but you're trying to hit specifically the rope without causing damage to the Dragonborn, right?
Right.
Roll me a d20. And let's see if you can hit, we'll say... Just roll me a d20, let's see what comes up. You cast Sacred Flame. The tree tries to make a deck save. The tree can't move, therefore the tree has got a little flame burn on it. So give me some damage for that tree behind him. But you missed the ropes.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so the tree behind the Dragonborn is scorched for 9 points of damage. And you have a bonus action. So what would you like to do? I'm not too loud for anybody, right?
No, you're doing fine.
Alright, so I sounded kind of loud on the stream when I listened to it the other day.
25.
By the way, Rock, you are up next if you want to take a moment to get ready.
I will move here. Which one's worse to wear?
Which one of you guys look the worse off? Which one of you is a little more bloodier than the other?
I'm going to go with Rock, probably. He took a little bit more damage if he has the hit points that I have.
Yeah.
What are you at, Rock?
Well, it's down to 11 hit points.
Okay, I'm down to 7.
Someone just got 7 more, so
Okay,
I'll give it to whoever's the lowest.
Yeah.
That's going to be me because I'm at 7 hit points.
Okay.
Healing Word requires an attack roll?
No, but I clicked that to cast the spell.
I know, it gave you double because it ended up rolling a crit, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, that's true. So it'd only be 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. Okay. Why is it doing that?
Because it was a crit.
Yeah, because it rolls for some reason like an attack, and it rolled a crit. Therefore, you got you go ahead, roll those crits all you want on just healing kind of stuff, so that when you go to do the attacks, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, just take the first number.
Yeah, so you get 4 points of healing.
I see what you're saying. Roll the crits on the healing instead of the attack rolls.
Yeah, works for me. Makes it easier for me.
Yeah, there we go. I took that off. Okay.
I think that is something I incorporated in an old 3.5 game, that if you rolled a crit on your heals, it healed better, but I don't think there's any ruling on it in this system. Alright, so with that, Rock, you are up, and since we're in combat, let's go ahead, Rock, tell me what you're going to do.
Alright, Rock's going to cast Hex on this guy, but he's pulling out his bayonet, so this isn't hollow point, this is just him, getting all riled up. And he's going to try and stick this guy with his bayonet. Bad typing, no.
Alright. So, he's hexed, and go ahead and do your attack.
Yeah,
what are these things? Wargs?
Yeah, they're wargs.
Maybe this one. 12 hit it?
12 to hit. Let's check that out. No, you just miss it. Apparently, you hit him. You think you hit him, but I guess his hide is strong enough that it deflected your bayonet. And that's probably too loud.
That's me. I did a bonus. I did the thing. Yep. So, that's it. He will kind of utter out some concern that he's being attacked by Alliance Intelligence.
He's doing what?
He's gonna.
Okay, you're cutting in and out. Andrew, you are conscious, so when your turn comes up, I'll ask you what you need to do. Rock, try that again. You've stabbed him, tried to stab it with your bayonet, and your bayonet, either you hit.
And then he called out and said, "Hey, I could use a little help."
Okay. So with that, it is now She's turn.
Yeah, well, since this thing hit me, obviously I got to go back at it. So short sword attack first is going to critically fail.
Give me a percentage.
I'll give you your percentile. Yep, 43.
Bad follow through. So you take 1 hit point more damage. You're tearing that leg up. I don't know why, but on top of that, you don't get a reaction for 1 round.
Okay, and then I'll do my bonus action unarmed strike, which will miss as well,
Yes,
as at 11.
All right.
I too will say, I need help.
All right. So with that, Fisk, what would you like to try to do? You are tied to this tree, and you are conscious. You hear battle going on in the trees around you.
The only thing I'll try and do is try and wiggle out of my bonds or try and loosen it up.
Okay. How would you like to try to get out? What do you want to use?
Just kind of move side to side, try to rub the, I assume it's rope, just against the armor and my scales.
I was going to say, do you want to try to acrobatics your way out of it or athletics your way out of it?
Acrobatics or what?
Or athletics.
We'll try acrobatics.
All right.
Or no, athletics.
All
yeah,
right.
that's better.
So go ahead and give me a roll. Alright, so let's see. You're not out of them yet, but they do feel a lot looser than they were a moment ago. You think with enough pulling on them as you're doing, you should be able to break free with pretty soon.
Am I able to see any of my equipment nearby?
Yes, your equipment is sitting right where that red circle just popped. You see it?
Yeah, got it.
It's actually laying in a pile. You still have your armor on, it's just your weaponry and your other gear that you had with you is right there.
Got it.
Alright, so with that, top of the round, Vayu, you are up. And you have one behind you that just came out of the trees behind you.
I will go over and cut this guy loose.
Okay, and you still have Zephyr Strike going, don't you?
Unless I've been hit and failed the Constitution check, yes, it lasts for 1 minute. 10 rounds.
Okay, you didn't get hit last round, did you? No,
I
you
don't
didn't.
believe I did.
No, he came up behind you and missed. Alright, so you're cutting him free?
Yep.
Alright, he is free. I will let you still have an action. We'll say you cut him free of the bonus action. It doesn't take much to take a blade and run it across the rope.
Okay.
So
I will see how much movement have I got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to shoot this guy.
alright.
That would be that one.
And that's with advantage. Yeah, you definitely nail him. And 4 points of damage.
Oh, that should not have been with advantage, but yeah.
Well, either
Sorry.
one. Even the 21 hits.
Right.
Alright, so that.
And then I'm going to take the rest of my movement in this direction.
Alright, so he takes. This one here takes the damage. He's still standing, but he is very bloodied. All right, music's not too loud, right?
It's a little loud, but
All right, so
Yeah.
I'll bring it down some. Well, I said I'd bring it down some. Didn't want to turn it off, just want to bring it down. All right, so with that was your go. Let's see. Jesus Christ, even with a damn advantage. Alright, so time to reveal. An arrow or a bolt, an arrow shoots out of the bush over here to the bottom right. Do you see this guy? Right here? Yeah.
This
He just shot at there. This one will turn and do the same. And I'm sure 10 misses you. So let's see where we at. Well, he said screw it. He's not chasing after that guy. So he will go... Actually, he'll move here. And he'll shoot at she. She, that's a 22.
that's going to hit me.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage.
Ooh, I am looking bad.
The Worgen, on the other hand, misses you. The Worgen on Rock. I need Rock. Can you roll me a percentage, please?
Oh boy, really? Did he? That's great.
How do I figure that?
Ooh, a big one.
93. Alright, so he goes to snap at you and ends up biting off his own tongue and is stunned for the next 3 rounds.
I won't stop worrying about him.
Alright, so let's
Put a stun marker on there, like the tongue is sticking out.
we'll put the netting on it so it shows that he's stunned. So he is stunned for the next 3 rounds.
Good news for me.
Let's see, Brother May I will see about shooting you. And a 19 hit you, Brother May I?
Yep.
Alright, the goblin in the trees behind you shot at you and hits you for 4 points of damage. So he's gone, both of those are gone, this one's gone, this one's gone, that one's gone. So that just leaves this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll put him right here. And he can't tell that you're free yet, he's stupid. So he'll shoot at the ranger that just ran in and ran back out. Ow. There, you take 12 points of damage. He critically hits you with an arrow. And that ends their turn. So next up is May I.
Yeah. Coming behind this wolf. Miss.
Do me a favor, roll that with advantage.
Oh.
I'm going to say you can move within flanking range.
Still miss.
With a Worgen, yes, you did miss it. Swung a little too soon and was unable to hit it. You do have a bonus action.
Nope. The only bonus action I have, I'm out of spell slots for.
Okay, so moving right along. Rock, you are up next.
Well, he can go. Well, so
Magic.
now this guy So I'm going to just hit the guy while I got him stunned.
Who are we hitting?
Pull up the rifle. Shoot the stunned one.
I can't hear you, Fritz.
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure it wasn't just me.
Yeah, is that the that's causing that? I'm getting the music really loud. Does it help if I get closer?
Yeah.
Yes,
actually it
that
does.
helps.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to back off because the guy's stunned, so he doesn't get any reactions.
Right.
Heft up my rifle and shoot that thing while he's stunned.
Okay. So you're out of range. You can fire and with advantage because he's stunned. Okay, so it'd be a dirty 20, and that's 15 points necrotic.
Well, 11 force for necrotic. Yeah, that should hurt him.
I meant to say 15 points with necrotic, my bad. Alright,
With-
so that's, well, you bloodied him in that shot.
And then as a bonus action,
Yeah, that might be getting a little much.
which I can't really see. What am I doing? I'm going to use my last healing light on myself.
Alright. So with that, that's going to end yours. You are up next.
She has had about enough of staring this thing in the face, so he is going to use his movement to acrobatically jump onto the back of the warg.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
It is a 12 with a +5. I'm rolling stellar right now in this combat.
Well, it was enough. You're now on the back of him.
And then I'm going to take my short sword and try and drive it down into its back, so I have something to hold on to.
Creating a roll.
And that's 4 points of piercing with that.
That is.
That should count as advantage because of the positioning.
You can roll again,
That's
see
just
if you
like
get
striking.
a 20.
Oh, all right.
You do have the
Nope, I
flanking
didn't.
because of him, so.
Okay, I didn't. And then with my, so now I'll be holding on to that with my bonus action. I'm going to unarmed strike.
Alright.
I guess that should be an advantage too, right? Because of the positioning.
Yes.
It didn't. Same point.
Okay. So that brings it down. Alright, take that. And of course, it's still holding you up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for you, Fisk. You are free.
Okay, I'm going to run over to where my gear is.
Alright. There is. Yeah, I was going to say, there is that goblin right there at your gear, so.
Yeah. And then I will grab my trident and just shove it into him.
Roll me an attack. There you go. And what's the second number for?
Well, one is, I think the first one's for throwing, a 1d6 plus 3, and then the other one's for versatile, so it's a 1d8 plus 3, so I think it's the
One's
7.
one-handed, one's two-handed. And you were hitting with what? One-handed?
I might as well do 2, I got nothing else in my hands, so.
Alright. So you skewered, that's right, this is Goblin. You skewered this Goblin for pretty much exactly what he had left. Which is pretty much all he has, period. So you have a dead Goblin on the end of your trident.
Alright, and I'll just kick him off the end of it.
Alright, and I don't know, as a fighter, if you have any bonus action.
I think I just got one action right now.
Alright, so next up is top of the round, Vayer.
Alright.
I just moved my guy
Can I
on
get
top.
more
by the way.
visibility to the south? Because I'm going to run under this bush and go prone, aiming for this guy.
Alright. There you go.
Alright, so I'm like I'm trying to use the bush for partial cover, but still be able to get visibility on him. Would put me just at the edge of my range.
Okay, the flowers is an actual bush, and what you're at is a tree.
All
so
right, well then I'll use that one for cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gives you within range.
All right, so I'm prone, so missile attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Correct.
Until I stand up. However, regular melee attacks against me are at advantage, again, until I stand up.
Yeah, well, that depends whether these things are smart enough to run up on you.
Right. So, this guy here, first attack.
That's a 16 to hit. I'm sure that does. Yes, just a little over his armor class. And you caused just enough over his damage threshold. So he is now... has one of your arrows sticking out of his throat. And is there a reason why? Oh, yeah.
And I see this guy, or do I have to reposition?
You got him.
Alright, so... second shot.
Second shot, same hit, but this guy you've already hit before, haven't you? No, you haven't. Yeah, you have. You have. You nailed him for 4 points earlier, so he's down at 3, so he is also dead. Alright, so there we go.
I'll stay where I'm at and keep watch.
Alright. Next up is their turn, so he's stunned this round. He will fire at the Dragonborn that just took off running. And that will be a 17 to hit you, Fisk.
Yes.
Alright, you'll take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The Worgen will try to throw you off, so roll me an acrobatics there to see if you can stay on.
I am doing it right now.
Okay, unless you roll a 1, you're still on there, so let's see how it
Did
does.
it come up?
I don't see it.
Did it come? Did it work?
Nope. I have nothing
All
yet.
right. There might be a little bit of a lag. I'm clicking. Yeah, it's not coming up on mine yet.
Alright.
We get 3 rolls at the same time. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's just like putting 3 characters out at the same time saying they weren't working. Alright, so with that was him. So, let's see. Brother May I will say you're high. Okay, well, the first roll you had was a 1.
Yes, it was.
So,
with a +5.
So,
but it's still a 1.
Let's see. I rolled a 3. Just because it's a 1 doesn't mean it's an automatic fail. 3. Okay. No, you're able to hold on because I rolled a 3 plus a 1 makes it a 4 to your 6. So you're still on even with a failure. Or even with a 1 roll.
Woo.
But, let's see, out of the 2 of you, what did I say I was doing? Where'd my damn dice go? Oh, there it is. Alright, Brother May I, you're high, brother, and She, you are low. So let's see. She, you are the target.
Okay.
And
of course.
No, that's a bite. Wrong character. 15 to hit you. 15.
Will not hit.
Okay.
16's the magic number.
Copy that. So, what we got now? We only have 2 goblins, 1 and 2 wargs. One's disabled. So that is it for their go. May I? You are up. And I will stay. You still technically have flanking on this canine.
Well, that's with advantage. Still roll 9 on both.
Alright, well, I'm going to say that's miss.
Yeah.
Alright, bonus action?
Nope. The
All
only
right.
bonus action I have is Healing Word, and I'm out of spell slots.
Alright, Rock, you are up.
Rock's going to continue shooting at the stunned one.
Alright, he's still stunned.
Free up his hex.
And with advantage is a 13. And lucky you. with advantage, just hits him. And that is 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. Since this thing took a big chomp out of you, why don't you tell me how he dies from this blast of yours?
Oh, well, I just took a hunter shot and put it right between his eyes.
Alright. So you line up the target that's sitting there all nice and ready for you. And you fire, and your Eldritch Blast goes right between its eyes and blows out the back of its head. You are done. You have a bonus or anything?
Through my movement, I'll run over here so I can see this ward, and my bonus action is to put the hex on that ward. When it's kind of
So you're going to move the hex to this one. There we go.
that's a bit done.
Alright. For some reason it's up in the tree, but he is hexed. Alright, so that was your go. She, you are up.
All right, I will pull the sword out and plunge it back in.
Alright, roll me that. So that's a 17. 9 points of damage. I'll take your 9.
And then I will again hit him in the head with my hand.
Alright, looks like a dirty
Punch him.
20 on that, so...
That is correct.
Alright, well, it's wobbly on its feet, but it's still standing.
Understood.
And that was your go. Let's see. Fisk, you are up.
Alright. I'm going to move over here behind the tree because I'm getting shot and I don't know where it's from. I got the general area, but that's about it. I can't really reach anybody else.
Alright. So, with that, we are at top of the round. Vayor, you are up.
Can't hear you, Bob.
Sorry, standing up from prone, moving there. I should have a bead on this guy.
You do.
Alright. Boom.
15 to hit. 15 just hits. Damage is 6. He is dead.
Alright. Yeah, I don't see any other enemies, but just in case there are any more missile firers, I'm going to go prone again.
Alright, so you lay down. Alright,
Yep.
so with that, okay, we'll move here, and we'll say you got partial cover. Jesus. Alright, that tree you're standing in front of, Fisk, you see an arrow sticking out of it now. That arrow flew straight at you. But, of course, with a 8, I'm sure it does not hit your armor class.
Nope.
Okay, so that was you. Hey, She, I need you to do that whole try to hang on thing again.
All right. Hey, nat 20.
Not good enough.
Alright, so with...
Not only do you hang on, you do a somersault.
Well, I rolled a 17, so that would have been a 18 total, so the 20 definitely keeps you on.
It was a 25 total. It was just a nat 20.
He can't buck you. He can't really do much. I don't even know able to try it, so let's just do this. Does he have a bonus action?
You turned him around to face May I?
Yeah.
That's not good.
But since he tried to get you off his back, that would be his action. So let's see, am I missing anybody? That looks like that's about it. So, may I? This Worgen is now breathing in your face.
Alright,
The Worgen
I'm gonna
is breathing in your face.
smack him on the nose and say no. Oh, that was with advantage. Sorry. So a 4 miss.
He's still on his back, so
Oh, okay.
I'll give you the distraction because of him trying to get him off his back. I'll give you the 2 points of damage.
Alright.
I'll take it. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do.
Alright, so next up we have Rock.
All right, Buck will fire around at the. He's got a little target there. It's a little thinker on the back end of this guy. He sees the target, hones in on.
Okay, and you hit with a 16?
I did.
Alright. Since you aimed at a certain specific spot on this creature, with 15 points of damage to a creature that has 3 points left.
The necrotic enema.
Yes, you gave him a necrotic whatever. Enema. Can't speak.
Disembowelment.
So, Brother May you're covered with this this warg's innards because it gets blasted in the back and shoots it all out the front.
The 30-06 round. It definitely makes a mess.
And you are now covered in dead worgen. And that was it for you. You got a bonus?
No.
Alright. You are up.
He continues to move.
All right. 30, 40. All right. Well, she never been always going. There's a red X on me.
Is it you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
All right.
Go ahead and take it off.
I'm gonna move. I can't take the X off.
Oh, I'll get it then. Alright, there you go.
All right, so I will move. I'll move to right here, so I have cover from this creature,
Alright.
and that's where I will stay.
Alright, so Fisk, it's on you.
Actually, hold on.
Alright.
I lied. I'll go right here. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. Yeah, I'll go right there, and I will throw a dart at it.
Alright. Fire away.
And I'll miss it.
Okay, so you throw a dart at it, and it goes this way.
Yep, that works.
Alright, Fisk, you are
I'm
up.
still woozy with only 2 hit points left.
Ooh. Maybe I should aim at you next.
Yeah.
Fisk, what would you like to do?
Let's see. 5. Does moving diagonally count as 5, or do you
Yeah,
have to do L shapes?
You can move diagonally if you wish. It's a 5. That's why I got it in squares. It's 5 pretty much either way.
5, 10.
In my opinion.
I'm gonna fucking go there then.
Okay, I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
Show me the exact path you took.
So I was here, so 5. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, go back down one. And give me a save. A dex save.
Bad.
Okay, you're within range of melee, but you are now stationary. You can't move, and you take... Ouch. 4 points of damage as a bear trap locks down on your leg.
Alright. Well, that sucks. I'll go ahead and two-handed stab this guy. I tried it.
So swing away. And that's a hit, and that's a kill, so he is dead. Oh, I gotta go back to the right map. There we go. Alright, so we are currently out of initiative. All the goblins are dead, the wargs are dead, and you're stuck in a bear trap.
Medic!
I need more than a medic. I am going to go by the fire and sleep.
Okay, so anybody who's moving any direction, please show me square by square how you're moving.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna pry this damn bear trap off my fucking leg.
Strength check.
Yes, go give me a strength check there, Fisk. Sergeant Rock, are you done moving? Alright, you're able to get it off your leg. And Fisk.
Alright. Then I'll take the exact same path back towards the...
Alright. Brother May I? What path did you take to make your way to the fire? And Sergeant Rock, are you done moving? Alright, go ahead, May I? I'm watching.
Fritz, are you there?
Oh, I muted. Sorry about that. Yeah, he just walked straight to there, but he heard a bear trap go off. He heard that guy go, "Fuck, bear trap." So look at traps and he's around them.
Alright, I heard something and then around him. I didn't hear exactly what was said.
Oh, he's looking for traps in the trees around him.
Okay, give me a investigation check. Alright, Sergeant Rock. Look at the map.
Well, you kidding? Sorry. All right.
Alright, so that's the one you find there. And everybody else is around the fire?
Yes, at least I am. Yes.
Alright, so I will go ahead and remove all these guys.
I will search the bodies, see if they have like healing kits or anything. Investigation.
Okay, investigation from Bob Vayer. I try to call you by your character's name, not your actual name, sorry. And alright, Brother May, you find a bunch of dead goblins. That's all you find. Vayer, you find some arrows. They're not real good arrows to replace the ones you've used. These bows are nowhere near in as good condition as yours is, so there's no need to swap out.
Yeah, I don't use arrows anyhow. I use bolts. They're not the same thing.
Oh, that's right. You're a crossbow bolt user. Okay. Crossbow.
Yeah, hand crossbow. Not even a standard crossbow.
All right, I'll do a quick look too with everybody else before I go to sleep. Say anything because I just need sleep.
I feel so much safer now.
Alright, so close that. And you're doing a what there, She?
Oh, I was doing an investigation with everybody else, but I really need sleep. The same number I rolled my hit points is what I did.
Okay, as you're sitting there talking about doing an investigation, you say the fire is kind of orange and yellow colors. It's pretty. And then you pass out.
That's about how I feel.
Alright, so, Sergeant Rock, you're still looking around the trees to see if you find any more traps?
Yep.
Alright, in the area that you're in, you find no traps. Go ahead and move your character around, and if any pop up near your character, I'll let you know. What is the rest of you guys doing while Sergeant Rock's doing a perimeter sweep?
Long rest.
Collecting my...
Alright, so is anybody going to keep watch? Are you guys going to keep watch?
Bear will take first watch. He's going to climb the nearest and tallest tree. I guess this one maybe? Is that a bush or a tree?
That's a tree. And so are the three that were behind you.
Yeah, about equidistant, aren't they?
Yeah, about right.
All right, so he's gonna climb to the top of the tree to stand watch, try to.
Okay, give me an athletics for climbing.
Athletics for climbing.
Acrobatics. I mean, yeah, athletics. I keep messing up. You get up there, you shimmy up to the top of that with no problem, find you a good roost. Sergeant Rock,
All
you
right.
still moving around? You haven't found any
use my
others?
rope to tie. Gonna use my rope to tie myself a safety line. So if I do have to take a quick pot shot, won't fall.
All right. Yeah, everybody else that's in camp is taking a rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Rock
I'm
is.
gathering the rest of my items.
All right.
I mean, if somebody's taking second watch, I would like to get a long rest out of this. I'm low on health.
Yeah, I'll take second watch.
Okay, Rock, go ahead and make your perimeter sweep. Still, who's taking second? Is that May I?
Yes.
All right. So give me a perception check, Vayer. All right. You did hear footsteps below you, but you noticed it was Rock. Other than that, you don't seem to see anything else. And your watch goes uneventful. So who's next?
Rock's gonna, once you finish his sweep, he's gonna sleep the
All right.
second watch.
Rock,
Last watch.
go ahead and move yourself towards the campsite. And I'm about to show you. I'm going to say you finished your perimeter sweep. And there's your other one.
Ah.
You ran right past it earlier and almost stepped in it.
Right down this line. Yeah, that's good.
Alright. So next up is May I. May I, you're taking watch.
Yep.
Give me a perception with a 6. Alright. Let's see. Your night seems to go uneventful. Who's taking the third watch?
Rock.
Alright. So why don't you go ahead and give me yours? There's trees. There's trees everywhere. Alright. Noted. Alright, so you guys, everyone, take yourselves a long rest in your character sheets, and since it's 9:30, if you need to go take a bathroom break, a snack break, or a drink break, alright, you're going to collect the 3 bear traps. Go right ahead, they are yours. And let's take
Hallelujah!
ourselves.
I'm alive again.
Anybody who actually decided to join us this evening, we're going to take ourselves a quick 15, and we'll be back with you. Bathroom breaks, drinks, smokes, whatever you guys need to take care of, and we'll be back.
Sounds good.
Well, it'd help if my mic got turned on. Alright, we are back. Alright, so where we left off, our party members had just faced off a group of goblins and some wargs to release a dragonborn who apparently was on the ship they were on. So, what we're going to do is, while everybody's resting and sleeping, Fisk, as far as it's concerned, the day before, you remember being in the center of an arena. There was two of you. This is your big day. You're wanting to face off against your hero in the arena. I believe his name was Odess.
Something like that.
Okay. Well, you guys fought, and it was a really close fight. Of course. But the music of the arena was not that nice.
We're having a lullaby while we sleep and dream about the arena.
But yeah, there was a nice little play-out combat between you and this other gentleman. The fight was real close, but you just didn't have enough in you to finish him. Just as you're being carried off the field, we caught a vague glimpse of an announcer announcing that there'd be another battle where they were going to pit two teams of slaves against each other to the death. They named off the slaves that they were going to be facing each other. It was Akiki, Jax, Oro, and Roanoke. They were facing Atulgur, Majrak, Davian, and Vangrel. Later on, once you finished your match, you make your way to the ship that's supposed to carry you to one destination that you were going to head from there to another destination. You're supposed to pick up another ship, and Orzul, I believe, is the name of the place I was mentioning.
Yeah, that's where we are.
And you're supposed to go
Orzul.
there and get on another ship from there to head to your home. So you make your way to the ship after your battle in the arena, and this is prior to... Actually, this is after the rest of the group had done their part. They loaded the ship up. You may have caught a glimpse of these guys before, but you make your way to the first mate who's standing at the bottom of the docks, at the bottom of the gangplank. Let's see. Yes, are you here to book passage on the Siren's Folly?
Oh, yes, I am.
And your name would be?
Fisk Emerald Scale.
Fisk Emerald Scale. And he looks at his clipboard, and just as he finds your name, 3 City Watch walk up behind you. Oi, we're looking for some escaped slaves. They not happen to be on your ship, would they? No, I have not seen any on. You're more than welcome to check the deck and find out if you see any. What about you, Dragonborn? Have you seen any of the slaves from the arena here? And you do know that you recognize some of the people earlier in the arena that were slave fighters. You do know what they look like. So, you've not seen any since you left the arena. But you do catch the feeling that apparently a group of 3 of them had escaped the arena somehow within the night, and now they're being hunted down. That has no true bearing on what's going on with you now. It's just a nice little story addition for a later date. You make your way on the ship. You don't spend any time conversing with the crew. You go straight to the hammocks. Make yourself a nice little nest and go to sleep. You're awoke later on with the crack of lightning, and the whole side of the ship that you're sleeping in, a hole blasts through it, and water rushes in and washes you out the hole. You wake up, no idea how many hours later, face first in the sand, with a group of goblins poking bodies around you. They see that you're alive and that you're dragonborn, so they subdue you and drag you off into the jungle. You have no idea why, but that's what they were doing. And of course, as you're sitting there tied to the tree, that's when the rest of the group come and find you. Now, everybody else, we're going to say, may have recognized you from the arena or heard of you, because I'm sure there was billboards, pamphlets, flyers, whatever, posted everywhere. What I will do is, you gentlemen can talk amongst yourself for a minute. You and I are going to move to another location. So,
All right.
okay, you there? Your mic is muted. Do I not give you permission to talk? All right, I'm just going to move us up to the tavern. All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. I don't know. I guess I got to fix some permissions on the others. But anyway, as you're laying there asleep during your time, you get flashes of that woman's face, and you get flashes of the marks on the hand. You're still vague as far as the knowledge, of course, is concerned, but you keep getting that flash, and the woman looks as if she's pleading with you, and then she screams, and the next image of her you see is covered in blood, and then you wake from your sleep. I didn't know how much of that you wanted me to say in front of them, so that's why I brought you to another area to speak.
I got you. So I basically have another nightmare about her,
right?
And see her and her death. All right.
And I'm going to say in this one you do catch the glimpse of how many individuals we say were in the room with this guy.
It was two behind me. So in the nightmares that I see, he's holding her. When I rush in or when I walk in, not expecting them, they are behind the door and they close the door and are behind me. So it's him and two others.
Right, but most of the time you've been focused on her face because she's pleading with you. You've not quite caught a glimpse of his face in your dreams, but for the first time you have caught a glimpse of the two behind you. When the door slams, you quickly look back and you're able to see them. So right now you have an idea of what they look like. So if you're able to see them again, you'll be able to identify them as being in the room with you.
Okay. All right.
All right, so I'm going to move you back.
None of the party members look like that, right?
Correct. None of these party members look like either one.
Okay.
So,
but now I have their faces as well as the sword and the tattoo.
Right.
I still don't have his face.
You can't see his face yet, but you do notice that you still know the tattoo. And you know that is on his hand, the one who's holding her.
Right. With the scar. And
her name still escapes your memory.
Yep. I don't know who she is. I don't know her relation to me yet either.
All right. So moving you back down.
All right.
Templates.
All right. We are back. All right. So through the night, you guys have made it through the first night. Long rest. The sun is starting to come up.
I just did the inspiring leader thing and 10 hit points.
Why did I hit that button?
It's 4, right?
It's 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
It's level.
So we have added 2 badly damaged ward pelts to the party loot.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what the survival check was for from Fritz.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And Dex is for
on those dress patterns, that they used to have, and
all right. So you guys awaken in the jungle to the lights, some light source coming down. It's not real bright yet. It's early morning. Night went pretty uneventful. Of course, you got that, cold sweat thing going.
Yep.
All right.
I wake up, guys, in a sweat. Sweat and very quickly. As if I had a nightmare.
Right.
So Tucker Rock last watch, so he would notice it too. Restlessly before.
So what? Fritz asks why I had a nightmare?
Well, he's asking. I'm just asking if I noticed that you were sleeping restlessly before you woke up while I was on the last watch.
DM?
Let's see. Yeah, you were kind of shifting back and forth a little bit. You were kind of restless. I'd say because of the dream itself was so vivid.
Okay. So did he see that?
No, were you keeping watch on the inside of the camp or the outside?
But, I mean, if you hear somebody stirring inside, you investigate.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception, see if you caught it.
I'm looking to see if, like, some kind of glowy form. Actually, I'm not paying any attention at all.
No, you're keeping a watch on the outside of the camp, and you're not really paying much attention to what's going on the inside. So we'll say nope. He was unable to notice any issue with you throughout the night.
Okay.
All right, so you guys come to wake. What would you all like to do?
I was cutting up some of that warg meat and cooking it for food.
All right, and you rolled a survival for that.
I'll roll it right now.
All right.
I will assist. Well, not like I need to, but
All right. So let's see. Warg is a large monstrosity, so we'll say no. I don't want to bring that. Let's bring that up. With the 15, we'll say you're able to pretty much get some pretty good pieces of meat from it. You do a pretty decent job of field dressing it,
Or bacon.
and you have
I'll take some of the stuff from my brewer's kit so it has some kind of flavoring.
you have about 39 pounds of meat from both of them total.
All right.
Now
I will add that to the party leaf sheet.
So
That's perfect for the paleo diet.
all right.
How many days of rations is that equivalent to?
Let's see. As far as you guys are concerned, we'll say it was 39 pounds. Divide it by. I want to say
13.
that'd be 7 pounds per person. So if all you ate was that meat, you usually probably about a pound. I say you probably have about, I'd say 4 days, unless you just eat once a day. So then you have 7 days each.
Nice change from sea rats.
Now it's a bit gamey because you didn't like kill it and butcher it properly. You were literally in combat with it and hitting it all sorts of places. So the meat is a little gamey, but you can survive off of it.
All right. Did the goblins have any kind of water canteens or flasks or water skins?
No, they did not.
So we are now awake, right?
You are all now awake.
Okay. The first thing that I'm going to do with this new guy, now that I'm awake and I actually know what's going on, you have a tattoo on your hand or on your arm?
You, me?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Not that you're aware of. Do you not know if you
Well,
have
they-
a tattoo on
well,
your
they could've-
hand or on your arm?
Well, they could have put it on me while I was sleeping, but no, I don't see anything.
Are you wearing any armor or anything? Is your arm and hand exposed?
Yeah.
So
Does your
if you don't
character
have
actually have a tattoo? I mean, other than what I may have put on you while you were unconscious, do you have one of your own making?
No.
Okay. All right, that's all I...
Now, I do have to ask this question for Sergeant Rock, though, because the question was asked on the last one. If you had any tattoos at all.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so being a World War II soldier, you didn't ever get a tattoo?
No.
No busty chick on your upper shoulder, nothing like that?
You would think, but no.
Okay, just wanted to check.
No. He's a little more mature than you.
Alright, so you guys are awake. You found out he does not have any tattoos on him.
We need to find a way to get off this island. Or find out where we are. I don't even know if it's an island.
Well, I think some of us were had particular people we were taking on the island before we want to leave.
But we don't even know if we're on the island that we were trying to get to.
That's
This is true. We got to find out where we're at.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I need to get to Orzul.
Yep, I'm supposed to be headed toward Orzul myself.
But I don't know if we are at Orzul or not.
First, we got to.
Unfortunately, we've killed all the people that might have been able to tell us.
I don't even know if I could have talked to any of those goblins. I don't speak Goblin. Does anybody here speak Goblin?
I don't speak any Goblinese at all.
Nope.
Goblinese.
We have cartographers, right? Do any of them have maps?
I'm making a map as we go.
Okay.
Ditto.
We didn't find any maps to reference in the ships when we were looking.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have any idea what you'd like to do?
Well, we're trying to get our bearings. I think heading to the beach and then circumnavigating the island, if possible, would be a good first step.
I recommend.
Go ahead.
I recommend who's ever best at climbing trees, find the tallest one, climb to the top, and kind of look out over the jungle, see what's where. If we're going north, south, east, west.
I will climb to a tree and see if I can't see some type of city civilization.
Okay, so
How does that sound?
give me a athletics check, and I'm going to move you guys back to that little area before right before.
I will ask politely, may I please opt for an acrobatics check for climbing?
And you're going to use acrobatics in what method?
But hand over hand, climbing, gripping, like you would. If you picture climbing a rope, you use your feet and your hands, not just your strength, as you're climbing up.
Okay.
I'll even use darts. That's what I'll do. I'll use darts as grips to help me climb up.
All right, give me a
Before he does
check,
that,
and,
I'll cast guidance on him.
and you have was that extra
D4.
D4? Okay.
All right. So it's acrobatics, and then I'll roll a D4 to go with it. Plus a D4. So it's 14.
Okay, you're able to. We'll say you're able to shimmy up one of the tallest trees you can find.
Okay.
Give me.
And then I'm looking.
I want you
Go
to
for it.
use your pointer with the arrow on it and show me the directions you're looking.
Okay. Let me get to where I see me. Which tree did you put me
You're
at?
going to be. We're going to say you're standing in a tree right about where this red circle's at.
I cannot move the map for some reason.
Why not?
I do not know.
Nothing on my end that can stop you from doing that.
I can't even see the map anymore.
Well, it's
Hold
black
on.
right now, and you just got the top left-hand corner of it you can see through.
No, it wasn't even giving me the black map. I mean, it wasn't. No, but now I'm there. I'm there. Okay.
And I'm saying you're.
Give me that red circle again.
I'm trying. There you go.
Okay, got it. All right, so I was going to do a circle, but I will go first. How do you want me to do it? First, I'll start and I'll look in that direction. I'll look east.
All right. You can't see anything but the tops of trees, but I will show you. You see trees that way, but you do catch, for the left, a volcano this direction.
Okay.
Off to
Then
your...
go ahead.
I'll say you do see the ocean up this way.
Okay.
And I will actually open the ocean up on them this way, because I'm sure you're going to look every direction you can, right?
Yeah, I was going to do a circle going clockwise.
Alright, so... Like I said, all you're seeing is the tops of trees, but you do catch what's off in the distance. You don't see anything.
Do I see... Go ahead. I was going to ask, do I see like smoke from maybe houses, a settlement, something that looks like a potential clearing anywhere off in any distance.
Alright, I will say that you have no definite detail, but there is some sort of smoke coming from right here.
In that direction?
Yes, in that direction. You do catch, and let me go and open this up because I'm sure it pokes somewhat above the canopy. You're catching something here at the bottom, straight down. You see it?
Got so many things. No, hold on. Straight down. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Okay, and
Okay.
just past what looks like the top of some sort of structure, you do catch a little bit of smoke coming in the air this way. You can't see anything past the volcano and
Right.
the mountains in the area. So let me go ahead and open up all those mountains so you can see where that mountain range is at. There you go. I'm going to say, you know what, from your point of view, you see where the edge of the water hits here and here.
All right, and we are right around here, right? Sorry, hold on. Let me get my pointer back. We're right around this area.
Yeah, it would be helpful if I had my pointer going. But yeah, you're right about there.
Okay, so I will climb down, and I'll say, looks like there may be a structure to the southeast. Farther off, I thought I saw something that could be light to the northeast or life. It's a lot farther, and then I saw what could be smoke past the structure. So we've got a structure that we can head to. That's probably the closest, or we can go up the coast and see if we can't find some type of port city potentially, but it's a long trek.
Any signs of rivers or anything?
Did not see any river. There's a pretty massive volcano and some mountains that I saw.
Okay.
That's close to the structure that I saw.
I'll go for the structure in the most possible dwelling field.
What was that?
I'll vote for going to the structure and the possible beyond it.
I think this is something that we all should agree on before we start going off. So we've got one person for the structure.
If you see us, that's the only kind of civilization or possible civilization we have right now.
Well, there's another. There are signs up the coast. It's just a lot longer, a lot farther away. So if we go towards the structure, we're going in the not the opposite direction, but not in a friendly direction.
Okay.
We don't have to choose between one or the other.
Alright, so you guys decided what direction you'd like to go?
Oh, let's go over the shorter one. I don't like the jungle.
Alright, so give me that pointer and show me the direction you're heading.
So the direction they decided is towards this.
Oh, goody. Alright, so go ahead and give me a marching order. And you guys are going in that direction.
I'm still seeing the tactical map that we were on. Am I missing something?
Say that.
Yeah,
the tactical.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a map that shows directions towards. Looks like it sounds like you guys are looking at a map that's at scale from what I'm.
Did you go all the way out? Do you see the revealed map that has the ocean around the side and the volcano?
No, I just ran my slider all the way out. Now I don't see.
Okay, you need to do what I did. Click refresh on your browser. Just the little circle, the half circle thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're IT. Sorry. Click refresh.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards this structure you saw here.
You see it now?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, ooh, that's a, look at that volcano.
Hey, you can see it. So this structure is the one that I saw,
Ah,
and so we are headed southeast towards that direction, towards that structure, is what the party decided on.
yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to keep with the same marching order, gentlemen?
Well, we have a new player. We have Fisk with us now.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, do you guys decide on what marching order you'd like to do? You do know that structure looks like it may be a bit of a trek through the jungle to get to.
Yes, that's well. Yeah, yep. By the way, I'm sharing the map drawing that I had with my fellow cartographer, Veor, who said he had those skills and tools as well. That way, we have an extra set.
All right. And on top of that, if anything else becomes available, I will give you guys an actual, somewhat drawn out, unmolested map, I suppose.
Yeah, so I will throw that out as well. Even though you guys are wanting to go to the nearest structure, and we got to trek through the jungle, whereas even though it's farther, we can go along the coast, which might make it a little bit easier to get to the other settlement.
It's 6 one way, half a dozen the other for me.
All right. So on this map that you're showing me, show me the route you'd like to take to get to your destination.
Is our ranger friend going to be leading the way?
Sure.
Is this your favorite terrain? By the way, I'm just asking.
It is not. My favorite terrain is Underdark.
What not?
Well, I guess I can lead then. I thought it might be your favorite terrain. So
Does Fisk want to be third or fourth?
I'll be last. I don't really know you guys. No defense.
By the way, well, usually Bach takes the trail position.
I will
All right.
be in the middle, so everyone's within 30 feet of me if I need to.
All right. So we got She, Veyor, May I, Rock, then Fisk. All right. So let's see.
did you get the line that I drew? I mean, it's a straight line, but obviously, as we need to adapt, we adapt.
Straight line. Copy that. Now, give me. I'm assuming you guys are going to be an active. You want to move fast pace or slow pace?
We want to maintain an active search of our surroundings.
Yeah, so I would say not slow because, but normal,
Okay,
not
so,
fast.
Okay, so normal pace, and I'm assuming everybody's going to keep watch, or you got somebody designated for watch? Y'all going to keep?
I'm keeping my head out because I'm looking where I'm going in the lead, so I don't know what everybody else is.
All right, so why don't you give me a perception?
You can see that
Sergeant Rock is looking at the pretty trees.
Yeah, there's a big guy behind him. You keep looking at him.
All right. Oh, that's nice. All right, so you guys get about 4 to 5 hours into the trek with no issue. You guys gonna stop for lunch? You're gonna keep on rolling?
We'll take a quick break for lunch.
We're gonna say
we need to maintain our energy.
You get to right about here after about 5 hours.
Really? So that's like 3 hectares?
So you guys stopping, or are you gonna keep moving?
We're gonna stop and rest.
So we're gonna It's never good to fight on an empty stomach.
Alright, so you guys take yourselves a moment, get a little food in your stomach, and you'll start back up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me. Let's see. Alright. Let me check this out. Nope. Alright. So let's see. Give me another perception. Alright. Decent. No, I need to go somewhere else for this to make sure it's good for you guys. Alright, so we now have a party of 5. You guys are all 2nd level. You rolled a 17 on your perception. You do notice something. I'm just trying to bring up exactly what you notice.
Okay.
It's sleek, it's black, and you're catching almost as if you're seeing it but not seeing it. Let's see. That should be good enough. I don't think we need more than that. Alright, so
Again, I make everybody aware of what I'm seeing.
I don't have pictures brought up to show you what you're facing, but I know everybody knows what a displacer beast looks like.
How long after lunch do
So you catch the sight of what looks like a black panther type creature with tentacles, but you only catch a glimpse of it.
Okay, I relay that to everyone that I see this.
Okay, so let me bring you back to...
How long after lunch is it before this encounter?
About 2 hours after you guys have had your lunch. And I'm bringing you back over to where we were a minute ago, and we're using the same battlefield we did when you guys made it past the tigers. And let's go ahead and reveal some areas for you. And put this Displacer Beast where you actually saw it. Or you think you saw it. What is he? Large.
I was looking behind us. I didn't see nothing.
You know what? There may actually be a Displacer Beast in here. Anyway, you guys, you notice it's she. The rest of them don't. You'll have to point it out to them.
All right. Let me. Is it the lion that's in the tree right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with until I actually find the other one.
Okay, gotcha. So, I will draw everyone's attention to the lion or the Displacer Beast. Do I see it now at this point? Or is it still blinking in and out?
It's still kind of fuzzy, but you do have a general idea where it's at.
Okay, so I will make everyone aware.
We got plenty of
Fisk, if you click on your name in the journal and drag it out into the screen, you will bring your character out.
If you can't, let me know, because you should be able to.
In the journal.
So go to the newspaper thing, just click on your name, click and drag your name out.
There you go.
I got it.
So
that ain't working. Alright, so let's go ahead and get initiative rolls in to figure out what we're doing. Alright, so see, we got Vayor at 10. Sergeant Rock at 9. She is at 19 this time. May I was a 17 on the initial roll.
Yep.
Fisk, I don't see Fisk's. Where's Fisk's? There we go. Pardon me?
Still working on it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good. So we have, okay, so that's what that one goes on. Alright. So she is perfect that you're the one that noticed it. You are the first up.
So, again, I know it sounds like a bad question, but does it have malevolent intent like the lions? Do I feel like it's coming at me?
You have a pretty good feeling that it's interested in you, and it's not like the tiger's trying to stay away from you. It looks like it's stalking your group.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Is it up in the tree?
It's at the base of the tree.
It's at the base. All right. 10, 15. Well, then I'm coming there. Right next to it. Trying to get next to it. And I will stab at it once. I'm guessing an 11 will not hit it.
No, 11 does miss. I'm trying to put him where he was at. It just wouldn't rotate. You miss
Okay.
with the 11.
And then I'll try and punch him and critically miss with my fist.
You know the drill.
I do know the drill. It'll be interesting to see if I hit my leg with my fist.
And you rolled a
10.
10. Well, you don't have a weapon in your hand, so that's not going to happen. Just see. Pretty much, what are you wearing, clothes-wise, again?
Just like the back. It's unarmored defense, so it's black robes and shirts and things like that.
Okay, well, you go to swing, and I guess your thumb gets caught on your robe somehow, and you dislocate your thumb. You take no damage, but you are unable to have a reaction this round.
Okay.
Okay, so I know I have one in here. Yeah.
That looks like a displacer dude.
Yeah.
It looks more like it.
I'm sure there's one in here somewhere, but that's better than a tiger, so. Alright, so that was your go. And after she is Brother May I, you are up.
So I saw roughly where he was swinging,
Oh,
or do I actually?
you see what? It's not solid, but you do notice the cat-like creature in front of him.
All right. Let's hit him with a guiding bolt. Crit
Good.
fail.
Guiding bolt.
Roll percentile.
What do I have? I don't have anything for that. So you know what? Do this. Roll me a percentage again. I'll use this. So it's a 66. Okay, so you see this creature, and it's sitting there in front of she, and you go to put your hand out, but your hands are trembling so bad you can't do anything with it. So you take a moment, and for 2 rounds, you're going to take a deep breath to recalm yourself. So for 2 rounds, you are calming your nerves.
Okay.
So,
I assume the spell slot is spent.
yes. So with that, it is Fisk. You're up, my friend.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. We'll just kind of sit out and try and bait it out of the tree or whatever.
All right. And how are you going to try to bait it?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and look at it, see if I can understand what the hell that thing is.
All right. Like I said, it looks like a panther with long tentacles coming off of its back, and it's kind of fuzzy, as if it's there, but it's not there. Or the old way it used to be described is as if there's two of them sitting there, but I think it's a little different now. It's almost like the outside edge of it is probably, you can't tell if it's a little further than where it is. It's almost like two cats on top of each other, but they're not exactly on top of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Alright, so with that, you're just going to sit there and stare at it and try to figure it out. So next up we have Vayor. You are up, my friend.
Alright, gonna move one closer to make sure I'm in range. And I am going to take 5 shots.